What is going on, everybody? Welcome to People, Places, Powertools with Ethan. Today we're at Fifth Hammer Brewing Company, and we are going to check out how they built out their bar. All right, so this is probably the best part of the bar, and you built this. So tell us a little about what was here, what they needed to be here, how you built it, and how you went about putting it in.
So when I met Dave and Chris, the space was completely blank. They had hired a contractor to do some basic plumbing and MEP work here to establish the space so that they can install their brewing equipment. We went over a design for their tap room here to make sure that it fit the needs not only of the public who's going to be consuming their beer, but their employees, to make sure they have enough room in the back to be able to serve the massive amount of people that are here every weekend. So what we did, we searched for materials that fit the space, but also that have lived a life already. So we reclaimed a sidewalk. The sidewalk was put down in the 1850s, and it's natural New York bluestone. This was an opportunity where the contractor said, I'm not looking to throw these beautiful stones out, but I don't know anything to do with them. I don't know what to do with those. So I contacted Dave and Chris. They brought up a U-Haul. We forklifted them into the U-Haul and we brought them down here.
How long's the whole bar?
I believe it's 36 feet.
All right, fit a lot of beers on there.
Yeah.
I like it. And the wood underneath, because this is, you know, that's a lot of weight. So how did you build the structure? Is it wood? Is it metal? What do you got going on under there?
So below, the framing is 4x4 posts with 2x4 supports, joists. The sheathing, which is a standard 3/4 ply, followed by old pallet wood. Again, an interesting way to incorporate used materials here that for a lower cost, but really creates a lot of character.
Yeah. So this front bar, really important for all the people coming in to have drinks, socialize, but the back bar is really where the magic happens. So let's take a look at that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I love how you have, you know, the authentic feel and kept all the materials the same. And I especially love it when you have it here. What's going on? Tell us a little bit about how that got put in.
So these steel pipes here, we put a masonry bit through with a 3-inch hole through the concrete block, the CMU there, to run all of their tap lines, and then routed each one through to these individual taps. As you'll see here, we also have hammer taps that we had made, another experiment that's ongoing in the tap room here to try and add a little bit more character, make something that is normally pretty mundane into something unique here.
Hey man, Fifth Hammer, you gotta have all the hammers up there.
Absolutely.
Right. Check out these doors right here. Tell me about these doors and how you made them.
So initially, when the brewery was already opened, after everything else was built out, they had just an opening here for their forklift to get back and forth from their brew side to their tap room side. And what they found was that the general public, not having any barrier here, was just wandering into the brew space.
This sign didn't help?
No, it did not help, and their little yellow chain that they had here for a long period of time also did not help. So we came up with a design to, like much of the rest of the space, reuse existing material that we had reclaimed from various areas of the city, and create a visual interest through to the brew space, but not allow people to go through, to create that barrier.
Because these are reclaimed water tower wood, correct?
Correct, yeah. So these are New York City water tower that have been reclaimed to be these brewery doors. So this wood is about 100 years old. It's from the turn of the century in the 1900s.
Nice. And I love that you left the patina on it still.
Yep.
Beautiful. Let's walk over here. All right, I love this table.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about it. It's the same wood from the doors, right?
Same wood. It's been very interesting to see how it changed over the months and years that it's been here. When I first brought it in, it looked almost identical to the doors of the door wood there, and it's now almost polished with all the sweat and grease and beer and food that have been spilled on it. But that's what the brewery likes to see, is that patina age over time.
Yeah, now speaking about finishes, you know, I know at the start you probably didn't use sweat and beer and oils to finish it. How do you finish something like this that you know is going to be going into a space that's going to be used every single day? I know it's a lot different than just doing a dining room table at somebody's house, you know, for commercial stuff. So what kind of finish did you use on this?
Seeing as it had an existing patina on it, is we sanded this down with 100 grit and then 220 and left it. And then what you see here is just from the use of the wood. So this is the natural patina of the wood.
Nice. So you just water popped it and then let nature take its course, I guess.
Exactly.
All right, I love it. So you can see in this bar, if you look around, that you used materials from all over the place.
Having something that has age built into it, it's not shiny and new, means a lot more to me personally than something that I could buy on Amazon or I could buy on at a store.
Of course, yeah, you can fake the patina, but you can't fake the soul of the material, really.
Exactly.
Thanks so much, everyone, for watching People, Places, Power Tools with Ethan. New episode each week, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss any of them. See you next time.